Let's do it. If it's functioning.
Hello, my good people of the internet.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the technology talk, where we're gonna discuss some developments and some events in the technology world for the next, I don't know, 2 hours.
So yeah, if
Yeah.
we have to.
Oh my God, what is this white balance thing? Oh, my camera is. Oh, is it not enough light? Okay, that's kind of. Jesus!
More light.
More. Give me all the
We need
light.
blinding.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
light needs to be blinding.
Also, a first thing ever. Oh, it's not streaming. We are streaming right now to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And I tried to set up Kick, but apparently it didn't work. Kick is
Kick?
Kick is a cheap knockoff clone of Twitch, basically, that has been existing for years.
Launched 2022.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 2 years, something. Yeah. Yeah. When Twitch's source code was leaked, then yeah.
Oh my God! It literally looks like.
Yeah, it's.
It literally looks like Twitch.
Yeah. It's a copy of Twitch, basically. Yeah. Oh my God. What is going on? This is my. But why isn't this working? Okay. Modify. Oh, maybe I need to click start. Oh, streaming.
Well, it does have a pools, hot tubs, and bikinis category. So
yes, it does, of course, because every category is a direct copy of the thing. Also,
yeah,
it works.
Even the just chatting category, I feel like the art for that, like, basically looks like the exact. Actually, double check. Let me see.
Yeah.
Are we streaming actually? My stream is not streaming.
Could Kick? Or do
no. YouTube.
Oh. Yes.
I'm seeing the live video.
I'm seeing the live video right now. I'm showing the live video right now. 2 minutes 48.
And you are in the actual like page with the stream and stuff and chat and everything.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Interesting.
Maybe it's maybe the shitty capture. Okay, yeah, the story about the capture card. So
yeah.
I did the explanation last time, but you weren't here, so I did for the stream. Lots of film. Here. Good morning. Oh, you were. Oh no, yes, we did. Yeah.
Last time we did like the short version.
Yeah. Yes.
Because we had some technical difficulties.
Yes, I got an Android 14 today on my phone. Really? Nice. Congrats.
I also updated my phone today. Did you update your phone?
I have been on the developer beta for many months now. Yes, indeed. Okay. We're on a shitty capture card right now because I have two. I have one 4K one, which I thought maybe died, but it's apparently a cable issue because I tested some shorter cables and it worked. So the long cable doesn't work. Okay. And so anyway, I'm moving to a new room.
Now I see this.
Anyway, maybe the delay has to do something with or maybe it has to do something also with the fact that we're streaming also to Kick now, I guess. Maybe because the bandwidth is kind of like Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube at the same time. Four streams all at the same time. What? We're just crazy.
Basically streaming to the entirety of the internet.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe that's a little bit too much for the encoding to process. I don't know. Also, my internet is not the bestest. It's kind of crap. So yeah, that has probably also something to do with it. Oh my god, I need to get better internet here. Elon, please save me. Anyway, so I'm moving to a new room anyway, so I never use Twitch. Yeah, well, basically I don't watch any other things also besides YouTube, so is it good? I mean, it's a platform where you can watch hot tubs and half-naked chicks, I guess, basically at this point, because Twitch also decided to like lean into the OnlyFansy way too hard in the recent times. Okay, why can I, oh my god, can I not the image, kick, it looks like something like this, which is also just chatting, I think is the biggest one, which is kind of also, it's supposed to be the gaming one. The Twitch
just chatting is basically the same.
Yeah, it was. The gaming was the biggest one, but now it's like mostly half naked. That's kind of the money
on Twitch.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the numbers, but it feels like it, because I know that just chatting and those are the biggest categories on the platform.
Right now, most people are watching League of Legends. What is streaming?
Yeah, but well.
Oh, okay. There's some kind of esports event happening right now.
So, yeah. But
just chatting is second biggest category right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, but still, basically the biggest, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and well, that's that, and they're promoting it the most because that brings in the money the most.
People like their weird ass.
Yeah.
IRL content.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Anyhow, so a kick is just a clone of it, basically. So, anyhow. So, yeah. Now I need to disable my video feed every time I switch scenes because my shitty capture card cannot handle the bandwidth anyway. So that's why you see like a delay from if I switch to this, it's all black. I have to disable and enable the scene. Switch back, it's all black. I need to disable and enable again. So that's why you're seeing it's not your computer or internet or whatever. So this is all me. Anyway, all the explanations aside. Oh, by the way, also one new thing that I noticed also that the YouTube is doing on the left. Well, on my left, but on your right, there should be now there a new chat window, which is pretty prominent on the YouTube live stream now. And previously it was kind of like somewhere down there, but now it's like the whole right side of your screen is pretty much covered up with chat. I noticed on some other live streams. Maybe not like right now, but because the chat needs to process also for some time and maybe on the next day or something. Anyway, for Lord's Film, who is watching it right now, so it has been like that all the time. Nothing changed for me, but okay, something changed for me at least. Maybe that's the ultra wide. Maybe that's a ultra wide monitor thing now for ultra wide monitors. Maybe that's I just noticed it for the past few days. Anyway, if you're an ultra wide user and you're watching this show, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I have rounded corners for ad skip. Oh, okay. That's the most important new update that YouTube brought to Lotus Film apparently. And my new ad skipper don't work now. Okay, weird. Anyway, so welcome to the show, I guess. You doing good? How has been the week?
Yeah, I guess so. Another busy week.
Yeah.
8th of March was happening, so a bunch of work.
Oh, yeah. The all important Women's Day.
Yeah.
So, did you get a lot of women, and did you?
I'm not sure if it was like disproportionately more women, but it was just a very, very busy day. People were booking and coming and eating and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and also the day before that was busy because we had like one of the events that we used to do, but this was the last one, so we will not do these anymore. Whereas also like for women, like a bunch of ladies come and drink and eat salads and pastas and stuff, and that's kind of the point. So yeah, so basically another week, another busy week, so nothing really new on my front. And today I spent the entire day just doing stuff. So I watched Dune Part 2. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
And
no spoilers, please.
Yeah. And I went to Kolumtille to eat for the first time, like properly, in Tartu. And yeah, and now I'm here. So that's about it. How about you?
Yeah, I don't know. Living crazy, but with the women here over here, and I had like a Women's Day for 3 women here, basically. Yeah, I don't know. It's all a blur at this point. It's a crazy household with and maybe Terrible 2 is going on, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to tell. I bought some stuff which I'm gonna mention, which are like weird stuff that I'm gonna mention later. I bought a new phone, by the way.
Another one?
Yes. Which I will talk about later. Waiting for the new Galaxy A55. Or maybe I take the S23 FE. Ooh. How much are those? I can look it up how much those phones are technically, but it's faster when Lotus Film. If you already know the prices, then because I know that the S23 FE should be more like I would guess. Yeah. Okay, the IF55 isn't out yet, but it's gonna be in the same price bracket as the A54. So what is it, like a €500 phone? And if I had to guess, the S23 FE is like more like a I would have guessed €700, but 669 is so it's okay. It's not €200 more, is it? Oh, 300. Okay, yes, at the moment, yes, but when it launched, what was the launch price from the A54? Launch brush. Oh my god, yes, of course. Give me like rupees or something. Yeah, 500. Over 400 for sure. Okay. Well, this. Oh, I'm not sharing this screen. Oh no, this is annoying. I have to enable it. 530, 550. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm seeing 430. Yeah, I'm seeing 430. 450, I'm seeing. Okay, so yeah, you can pretty much expect also the A55 to be somewhere around that also, probably 450 maybe. So that's, yeah, quite a step up for you, Lotus Film. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what the S23 FE has more than the A54, but yeah, that's a more like a high-end phone rather than a mid-range phone, but yeah. Anyhow, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my guilty pleasure drink of the week. You know how it's gonna be one of the best shows ever because I have one of the best drinks ever. Club Mate. Club Mate, which is the S tier of the drinks for me. This, you cannot beat this basically. So yeah, my lovely girlfriend was so kind enough for me to buy this for me. She ordered Rimi, and she put it was on a discount apparently, and I was like, what? This goes never on a discount, and it was discounted in Rimi. I say what?
Stonks.
Anyhow, so get your drinks, get your coffee or whatever you have. What do you have? You have something?
I'm just having coffee.
Yeah. Let's get that caffeine.
I feel like I need to.
All right. Shall we start the train?
I suppose, yeah.
I've had high ends before. I had legendary S7. Still have, but it's a brick. Yeah. Soon I take a coffee, but not yet. Nice. Lots of film. You're a true fan of the show. All right. So let's start with basically the biggest thing. Oh my god, this is annoying as fuck. Oh my god. Anyway, happy Digital Markets Act Day, or well, it was 2 days ago basically, but still March 7th. But so today is like March 9th, but still, we are living in a new world. You know how I know? So this lighting change is kind of weird. What the hell is happening? The camera is more sensitive for some reason. All right. Anyway, can't be the end of the day. I go away about 7:50, so don't look at me after that. Okay.
Well, I guess now we know.
All right, 45 minutes. Let's go. So, basically, we know kind of the idea what Google and Apple are planning, but now we have also the idea what the hell is Meta is doing. Meta adds interoperability with Signal's tech for WhatsApp Messenger in the EU. So it is happening. Signal protocol. That's a protocol that many messaging services use, and WhatsApp is, well, Meta is opening up WhatsApp to other ones also. So not just WhatsApp and Messenger, which they own. They also now can open up to Signal, which is a messaging service, Google Messages, which is a one-to-one conversation messaging app, basically, and Skype private conversations use also the Signal Signal protocol. Telegram is missing because Telegram is using another protocol, and Viber is also missing because they use also something else. But yeah, I don't know. Here's a map of the most popular messaging services from the Europe, I suppose. And yes, it's all Facebook basically, but there's some Viber in there, but which doesn't apply that much. But hey, I mean, that's what people chose, I assume.
So what are these Viber, Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp? Really, people still use WhatsApp so much?
Yes, especially German-speaking countries. Austria, Switzerland, Germany. But yeah, Spain and UK also, yeah, and Italy. Those are.
But yeah, Meta is like.
Yeah.
France, Nordics.
Yeah.
Central Europe. It's all pretty much Messenger. Okay, interesting.
Pretty.
Well, now Messenger is also changing. Now you don't need to link it to Facebook, which is good, I guess.
Yeah, but again, WhatsApp is like, if you look at if you know the population of those countries that have WhatsApp, like Italy, Germany, UK, Spain, in terms of sheer number of people, it's kind of like, I don't know exactly how many people, but you can like, WhatsApp is kind of bigger, even though Messenger is more spread out. WhatsApp is actually bigger in terms of like people, because yeah, again, UK like 60 million, Germany like 82 million, Spain like, I want to say 40 million people, Italy also like, I don't know, 30 million or something. So massive countries. Anyway, yeah, and
Viber is so random as well.
Yeah, Viber is, yeah, this is more.
It's like what? It's like Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, and then what is it? Balkans?
Yeah, Balkans, yes. I want to say Serbia. I'm not. My Balkan country geography is not that good. Macedonia. Yeah, no, Macedonia is here. What's Albania? Serbia?
Can we just like stop pretending and just like make it possible for you to use your messaging app to just message anyone without anything?
Well, that's the whole that's the kind of the idea of the EU, yeah, right? So, but again, but Apple pushed back the whole iMessage to the iMessage is not a gatekeeper, whatever. So
not enough people use it.
We're still fighting this war, basically.
But it is interesting. Yeah, it is kind of interesting that it's not.
Yeah, even though
it is convenient, it's like probably the best way to communicate for people who have iPhones. It's just kind of just works.
Yeah,
perfectly.
But I'm still pretty sure it's a matter of time. I would because so many things. Again, why is Meta doing this now? Well, they have the
at any point, yeah.
Well, they have the user base, of course. It's bigger than iMessage, yes, but I'm pretty sure EU is like, hey, iMessage is also in the tens of millions of users, so yeah, I don't know. It's not that small, so we'll see.
Yeah, since Apple is now the
and Apple is a gatekeeper also at the same time, so yeah. Anyway, everybody have phone numbers. Good system, I think. Fun fact: there's a new update on the Signal. Signal users now can share usernames instead of phone numbers. Also, Signal just revealed this new feature. I don't know. Yeah, all the Signal or all the 5 Signal users are super happy right now. I don't know how many people are using Signal, but I know I have met people who use Signal actually. So it's and I think I have tried it once, twice, or something. But and then supposedly it's pretty decent in terms of like encryption and stuff. So maybe the big brain move is to move to Signal, because now Signal is opening up to the all of the other meta apps basically. So I don't know. If you want to message all the messenger people but don't want the Zuck to be in your looking at your Zucks in your sucking, I don't know. Yeah. So maybe Signal is the power move. So
now you will be able to create like other apps that will function with like Messenger and stuff, but will not be the Messenger. Is that what I'm understanding? So someone could just make like a very streamlined version, like some kind of very like simple chat without any like bells and whistles, and you would be able to still interface with people using like Messenger, right?
Yes.
Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes, and I think that you just described Signal. Maybe I haven't used it in a quite some time, but as far as I can tell, Signal is basically that, like, just the basics and secure. I think I haven't used
it. What else do you want?
Basically, yeah. So WhatsApp has all the. Let's have all the reactions and all the features and the scenes and the GIFs and the videos and the everything. And Signal is more like, yeah, just send a message, dude. So,
Signal is more for boomers.
Also, loads of phone apps should work with phone numbers, I think. The problem with that is phone numbers can be, that's why two-factor SMS is such a horrible idea, basically. So you can spoof phone numbers. You can actively go to basically Telia in our country, and basically, if you know how to do it, you can open up a new number. My number, for example, on my account, which will, and they will ask, should we close the first number or something? And they will have, the same exact number. And should we close the other SIM card, because they can like, I lost my SIM card, whatever, or whatever. I need this phone number back, and can you close the first SIM card? And they can do that, and they can have my number and break into all of these accounts basically and steal my stuff. If they are like, this is a thing that has been happening for years and years. Just Linus even had this happen. Linus, just somebody walked into a Canadian whatever ISP telecom and please, I'm Linus Tech Tips. I need to open up a new SIM card. As soon as the SIM card comes out online, the other one shuts down because they told, like, please, I lost it, and security and whatever, and they shut it down, and now you have the new number, and you need to deal with this, basically. So, yeah, that's a whole thing. And now people, and this has been, again, happening for years. This Linus breach was also years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago or something. And now people are finally, ISPs are also waking up to this attack vector, basically, that, maybe we shouldn't give out like SIM cards to some random dudes who cannot provide any ID or can just, maybe we should, like, I don't know, call the number at the very least, or something, like, yeah, anyway. So, but yeah, let's move on to, yes, the first. Okay, are you ready, people? Because there is a first. Apple third-party app store. They're the first one launched.
Yay.
And drum roll, please. It's the Mobivention app marketplace, which nobody knows what this is, and is geared towards businesses that just want to have. And it's only available in Germany. And it's okay. It's very super boring, and nobody cares. But anyway, it's the first.
It's happening.
Yes, it is happening. So this is the first iOS app store, third party, the app marketplace, where you can download it onto your iPhone and have different apps. So basically, this is geared towards businesses only, not even like end users. So businesses who want to distribute apps inside their own company. So you can have some company apps on this app marketplace.
And very specific apps,
and here's some screenshots, whatever, and
screenshots of nothing.
I mean, yeah, some.
Oh, okay, never mind. There are screenshots of actual things.
Yeah, okay. Some things. And again, this is like the cheapest package is like still like €1,000 to set it up, and it's like super only for businesses basically. So yeah, setup fee for €950, up all the way up to €10,000, and yeah, so clearly business to business. Nothing to see here, folks, and but hey, it's the first one, so it is real. The third-party app stores are happening. Anyhow,
we are excited.
And the second one was supposed to, or maybe the first one. The second or first one was supposed to be the Epic Game Store, actually, but something happened. Apple completely denied, canceled the developer account of Epic Games, and Epic Games ran to the EU, the EU mommy titty bosom that Apple is bullying me, something. Anyway, and the Thierry Breton, I can't say his name, but yeah, the guy who is overseeing all of Europe, I guess, in terms of the Digital Markets Act or whatever. So he was like, okay, let's look into the Apple banning your developer account. And what do you know? The Apple the Epic Game Store developer account is back on the App Store. The very next day, took literally a day. So
is that what it's gonna be like now?
That's some insanely fast turnaround time, which is kind of impressive at this point, because what, a day to reverse the decision basically. So yeah.
I feel like they didn't do actually anything. Probably Apple just saw that it's hit the social media and they were like,
yeah, basically that's basically the Apple just canceled the developer account because of some mean tweets or something, and there is some kind of a email floating around. I don't know if this is completely real, but Tim Sweeney leaked this email from Phil Schiller, sorry, which is the Apple executive. And I had some fun with this one because, oh my god, there's some if this email is real, in the past Epic has entered into agreements with Apple and then broken them. For example, you testified that Epic Games entered into developer program with full understanding of its terms and chose to intentionally breach the agreement with Apple. You also testified that Apple deliberately violated Apple rules to make a point for your financial gain. And you have described your DMA compliance plan as hot garbage and a horror show and a devious new instance of malicious compliance. And you have complained about what you call junk fees and Apple taxes. So they're like just so butthurt about like anything that Tim Sweeney has tweeted, basically. And at the end, in plain unqualified terms, please tell us why we should trust Epic this time. Phil. Anyway, so basically, Apple is very butthurt about the whole situation. That's why they cancelled suspended the Epic Game Store developer account, basically. But yeah, the EU ruled that nope, you cannot do that, and it's all back now. And maybe Epic Game Store will, maybe this will be the second game store where you can get your Fortnites and your V-Bucks.
Wonder how that is gonna work.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah. I'm super curious also. I cannot wait to see what the App Store will look like very soon. So also, if you're wondering like how does it work if you're like in the EU but you decide to live in US or just visit EU and you get all the good EU app marketplaces and the apps and stuff, 30 days is this limit basically. So if you travel outside the EU for more than 30 days, you won't be able to update third-party apps installed on your iPhone until you get back. And this is the same company that said like, no, security is the top priority. But hey, if it's the EU, like, and you have some EU app marketplaces, yeah, we're not gonna let you update those because if they have some security risks or whatever, so screw you, I guess. Yeah, so that could be a problem if you download some malicious third-party app stores or whatever. You cannot even update them if you just. But
those are gonna be a thing also.
Yeah, absolutely. There was even a pirate movie site app on the App Store a month ago or something, or like 3 weeks ago or something. Just even before the whole EU thing. I don't know how it got like through, but yeah, it was even in the top charts of the Apple App Store because people heard about it and like, what? Pirated movies? Sign me up. And they downloaded like actually a lot of time. I don't know if in the millions, but in the hundreds of thousands, people downloaded this app that somehow got onto the App Store, basically. So if you leave the EU, you didn't buy your phone from EU anymore. You didn't buy your phone from EU anymore. It's not so much about where you bought it. It's they will check your location. So it's all about your location because these phones have.
It's not based on hardware. It's based on like
Yes.
Because all the
so you can your US phone that you bought in US, you can come to Europe
exactly.
And
if it's like unlocked.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of good. It's actually kind of in a way kind of like a more elegant way to do it. Like for example, changing for example when I lived in Ukraine, I had Ukrainian Apple ID, like I was in the Ukrainian App Store.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I moved here, I got an Estonian bank card, and I didn't have access to my Ukrainian bank card anymore, or it expired, and of course I couldn't get a replacement, so
Yeah.
I needed to reconnect my new card, but then I couldn't, so I had to change the store account settings to Estonia.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to you have to make sure that you have no credit remaining.
Yes.
You have to make sure all your subscriptions are cancelled.
Yes.
And if you do have credit remaining, you have to email Apple and be like, hey, I have 3 cents on my account, but can you just delete them from existence because I can't change my locations if I have some leftover money, and I can't get anything for 3 cents. So
yeah. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Yeah.
yeah.
If you okay, if you buy a car from EU, it must have Euro 7, but if you leave the then the pros which will switch it off. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's the solution that Apple is going for. I don't know if you're Euro 7, they will switch off the Euro 7 rating, but
no, I don't know. I don't hate this. I don't hate this idea. I feel like
yeah,
it's the best they can do.
Yeah.
Because imagine if they did it so that somehow, I don't know how, but somehow they made it so that all European, the phones that make it to the EU market are somehow different from the rest, and they have the access to side loading. Can you imagine how much extra headache it would create, because people will start exporting phones from the EU to other places?
Yes, and the misinformation that people are constantly I found this tutorial on YouTube, and why isn't this working? And oh my god, I'm frustrated, and then they bring it back to Apple, and my iPhone is broken because I can't do this illegal thing in US, but this is meant for the EU market, and whatever. Well, illegal in terms of Apple, basically. I'm looking at it from the Apple perspective. It's I don't know. Side loading is probably piracy at Apple or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you buy a lamp from EU, then travel to US, then I have a all other product. It's not illegal in US. All right. Anyway,
but US doesn't have any kind of legislation that is similar to what EU has done in a DMA.
Yes.
So Apple has no obligation to apply the same rules for other markets.
And Apple,
this is a purely software feature.
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel it's easier to to compartmentalize, and to make certain markets have it and others not have it, as opposed to USB-C, where obviously it makes sense to make then all phones have USB-C. So because you would have to have the multiple production lines.
That would be yeah. And there have been some. What was the thing that the new iPhones don't come with a SIM card slot in US anymore, but in the rest of the world they come.
That's true.
That's a physic. They had to. So Apple is known that okay, we're gonna do different phones, a little bit different, but I guess the port thing. So that's why there was some speculation that they're gonna maybe do EU only Type-C iPhones or something, but that seemed a little bit seriously, really. By the way, I'm so frustrated about because I'm using a Magic Mouse Apple Magic Mouse, which is the horrible the lightning.
The legendary
I want,
horrible mouse, yeah.
please. Why can't I have a lightning Magic Mouse for my Mac? Because the AirPods do exist. At least I'm not buying them yet. But if something happens to my AirPods with my Lightning AirPods, then at least the next one will be Type C. And the final piece of my Exodia puzzle will be the Magic Mouse, which still uses Lightning, so I can't get rid of the Lightning cables. Anyway, side rant. So let's go on to last Apple news. By the way, Apple is getting hit hard these days. This was also like 5 days ago. Kind of a little bit of a older story. Yeah, again, 5 days ago. Apple hit with the first ever EU fine following Spotify complaint. So this is the basically the what was it? 5 years ago, basically. Yeah, Spotify complained that, hey, EU, Apple is preferring their own music service to my Spotify service. And the EU took 5 years, and now it's like, okay, $2 billion fine. So which is kind of pretty massive in terms of like that as fines go. So 1.84 billion euros. So I think the biggest ever was for Google, like 4 billion. So 2 billion is pretty up there in terms of like how big of a fine you can get. But yeah, that's not like, and that's just basically the beginning at this point, because Jesus Christ, for Apple, I mean, because the EU they are now looking deep into their business practices. But yeah, but again, if you want to feel bad for Apple, then this is like a $2 trillion company, so maybe don't, because the profit was like, I don't know, hundreds of times of that fine. So I don't know. Anyway,
Hundreds.
maybe
thousands,
or maybe thousands. Yeah.
I would like to circle back to this point about the consumer protections, because like this thing that the side loading isn't like a product that you are sold. It's more like a right, I guess.
Yeah, it's it's somewhere in between, I would say.
Yeah,
because
but like my point is that like complaining that if you are a EU citizen who goes to some other place and then you are locked out of, you know, the privilege of updating your apps. I mean, I don't know. I don't really get it, because like, for example, you know, your phone that you buy in the EU comes with 2-year warranty on manufacturing defects, which is more than, for example, Apple gives in any other place. But if you bought your phone in the EU and then you move to the US, and then you know, after a year of usage or something, or let's say a year and a half into it, you discover some kind of defect that is like causing you problems or something. If you went to like an app store or like an Apple store in the US, you wouldn't get served, even though you have the right as an like EU consumer to the 2-year warranty.
Yeah.
But to use your warranty, you would have to probably send your phone back to the EU.
Yeah, probably.
And then get it back or get it repaired or replaced or something.
Yeah.
Because like using this side loading thing, you know, because people who didn't purchase their phones from EU will be able to use this, right? If they, for example, are US citizens and then they come to EU for like an extended period of time to, you know, I don't know, study or something. And then they will be able to make maybe a new Apple ID that is like local to their current place of residence and use the side loading. Because it's not like hardware locked in any way. And vice versa, if you leave the borders of the EU market for an extended period of time, you won't be able to update your apps. I do kind of the only case where I am thinking that like it can be problematic, specifically like what we were talking about, like corporate apps, like some very specific like business apps that companies may have specifically for their employees.
And then maybe they have to stay for more than
the country,
30
like
days.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have to do work for 3 months in wherever. And they cannot update the new app that oh man, that would suck. Like you're in whatever Saudi Arabia doing whatever testing
for like 6 months or something.
Yeah, with the specific software that's only on your iPhone because it was specifically made for your iPhone, and now you cannot even update it because I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So they have to. They will send the new iPhone from Europe to.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be, if you are a US consumer, you're like, oh, my phone is kind of fucked, and most of the time you hear the stories where they're just like, oh, it's fine, just get a new one, from the apps from the Apple stores or something. But if that happens to you as like an EU citizen, you won't be able to do that. So they will have you like ship your phone back, and you'll have to wait for like, I don't know, a month or something, or maybe more, for it to get back to you. So yes, you will be able probably to use your extended warranty, but it's not gonna be as easy as if you could if you. I mean, not that it's ever easy. I feel like it's always kind of a pain in the ass to use your extended warranty because retailers hate that actually.
Yes.
And whenever you do come with a complaint, after the initial, I'm not even talking about a year. I'm talking like even if you come like a couple months later, and they're already like, like once we bought a monitor, from Amazon, I think.
Amazon, I think, yeah.
And it was actually sold by a retailer here in Tartu somehow. I don't know how it happened, but basically they shipped the monitor to us from Tartu, and it basically bricked on the day that we bought it, or like the day after.
Oh, what? Oh, there was a.
Yeah, it just got like.
No. There was like a thumbs up thing. On yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, Tartu.
And we took it back because it was in Tartu, for them to replace it. And the first thing they told us when we came to their office was like, so, maybe, you want to send it over for repairs? And we were like, what are you talking about? We just got it like yesterday. We don't want to repair a thing that we just got yesterday, so please. I don't think they gave us a new monitor. They just made us did a refund, but.
Yeah.
Retailers hate it. Like.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I basically don't do warranties on anything really. But again, that's maybe not the most wisest thing at some point, but I don't know. Anyway, that's just me, I guess. But yeah, all right. But shall we move on from the Apple? Okay, maybe Lotus Film is. I'm still a consumer in EU. Just don't buy iPhone. That's 30 days rule is illegal, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll find out about the 30 days. Who knows?
Yes, you are an EU consumer, but if you're gonna go and like start start demanding your rights to be observed by people in a different country that is far removed from the EU, then they're just gonna be like, okay, grandma, let's get you back to bed.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right. The other maybe pretty big news actually it was from especially in the maybe the YouTube space. Nikon buys high-end cinema camera company Red. So I don't know if you know the Red cameras, but pretty much like MKBHD uses Red, Linus they use Red. All the it's not it's for movie mostly for movie shootings.
The magnitude of content that is provided by Linus Tech Tips could not be captured
Yeah.
on anything less than red.
Yeah, yes. So, but okay, but the plot thickens. I'm just because it's kind of a funny story because that's why I'm talking about it. Like, usually any other company just buying another company, just okay, yeah, I guess. But the funny thing about this one is, Red. So Nikon has some patents, and Red camera takes legal action against Nikon over raw patents. So basically, some raw processing. Basically, it was some raw file processing that Nikon had some patents, and Red just like basically like, what the hell, Nikon? How the hell did you get this patent for some kind of a compressing some files? Like, what are you even talking about? So they wanted to take them to court, and this was 2 years ago, I think. And a year ago they basically said like, okay, let's forget about the whole court thing, and let's do this quietly or something. And the rumor is basically that Red is paying Nikon some licensing fees ever since then, basically. But again, this was behind closed doors. Nobody knows for sure, and only they know what exactly happened. Yeah, they got dismissed. This was April 2023. So basically a year ago, this was dismissed, and now a year later, just Nikon just buys Red. The enemy who wanted to sue them. Just Nikon went to the Red and like, okay, my enemy becomes my friends now or something. I don't know. Yeah, fees was paid with stock. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. So basically what this maybe boils down to, Nikon is pretty high up there in terms of still photo takings, and Red is like videos basically only. And I don't know, maybe this can be something exciting coming from them in sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, so Red is dead. And it's absorbed by Nikon, I guess. And who knows what that means in terms of like support or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Time to buy another camera for, I don't know how much they cost, 10,000 euros or something. I don't
know. 50. The Red cameras, yeah, they are like, but they're not even. I think the well, with I mean, the cameras can go up to the millions, basically. Well, I mean, not consumer cameras. Well, like again, consumer, those are they're all professionals. But the RE, what's the RE camera? Blah blah blah. RE cameras are also like insane. RE camera price, I don't know. Yeah, 20,000 euros for this thing, for example. But yeah, and that's probably also like a entry level or whatever, the RE store. Anyway, the Red cameras also are also like a basically a 50,000 US dollar camera basically. So super expensive. Maybe it also was so big that they was over the Red value. Never wait anything new if big company buys small company. Yeah, I don't know how big they are in terms of like company size or money or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Nikon is pretty well known. Nikon and Canon are basically the ones. Well, I mean, Sony also. Yeah. Anyway, Nikon is huge. Absolutely. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. But Red is also kind of. Ari and Red are both kind of the ones when you want to make a movie, basically. Anywho, let's go over to one of the feel good stories of the week, because if TikTok is dying, I'm here for it. So basically, the US House Committee, so banning TikTok is back on the menu, boys. Passes bill that would ban TikTok if the Chinese parent company doesn't sell the app. So, okay, it isn't law yet, but the bill has advanced to the point of like, if Biden signs the bill, then it's law, basically. So, and it has it passed 50 votes to 0. It passed Thursday in the House Energy and Commerce Committee in a vote 50 to 0. So everybody basically wants TikTok banned in US, basically. So if this becomes law, ByteDance has 165 days to sell TikTok, because then it's not a Chinese company anymore, because then it's like another company and it's fine. So that's the funniest thing. I mean, Shark Tank. Have you ever watched the TV show Shark Tank, where investors, like business people, come to billionaires and like, here's my super cool, awesome idea, and do you want to invest in it or something?
I'm familiar with the show, but I haven't actually like watched it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Kevin O'Leary, who is the guy basically on the show, who is the most worth, I think. I haven't watched the show in quite some time, but anyway, he basically said like, yeah, I don't know, I might buy TikTok, even though they haven't even announced.
What about our mutual friend Elon?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. He's well known for buying overpriced garbage. Exactly. Where's the Elon?
I can buy it. Yes, exactly. We should just like pull our resources and.
Lord's Film, thank you for tuning in. We love you, and please, next time, Friday, Saturday, something, you have been the MVP of the show. Thank you. All right. Lord's Film had to go. Sony is a small brother of Nikon and Canon. Oh, really? Okay. Sony is still smaller than both of them? Okay. In a camera world, yes, of course. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we are still marching toward that TekTok will outlive TikTok. So I want to see this happen. All right.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? So this was also one of the. Everybody lost their minds on the internet, basically, because of the Rivian R2, the new electric car. I mean, it's a new electric car. The Rivian has been pretty much the the biggest. Yeah, the biggest competitor to Tesla, basically, in US. The Rivians are only in US, and they're a US company, and they're only electric, and so they're, of course, they're gonna be compared to Tesla, because and I don't know, a lot of people like the new car, I guess. 45,000, which is kind of decent, I would say, for a SUV. Marquez did a video. 400 80. It's for the top model. There's like, but the base model is 400. Yeah, 45,000 base price. Where's the 330 kilometers range. I don't know. It looks all right. I would buy it, but again, not with used and in like, I don't know, 7 years or whatever. But because, oh man,
I think I have 45k just laying around here.
Yeah, I mean, in 7 years it will be like used for, and
well, I mean,
it half the price maybe. Hopefully, I don't know.
I did invest like 50 euros, so
nice.
In 3 years it will be like 45,000, right? That's how it works.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna talk about like investing in a bit here also, but yeah. Remember your friends, right? Anyway, when you get
50 euros turns into 45,000, yes. I will.
Anyway, what I wanted to say, yeah, the R3 also. There's a R2, R3, and R3X. So the new X model is there's some that's coming in some years, and I don't know. It's a Rivian. It's very distinct. It's not okay. The first ones were the flagships, but these are more the people's car. So these are more cheap, more cut down, more everydayable, basically. What they revealed, and I don't know. The internet seems to really like these cars because of the looks, and they're decent also in software, and that's one of the key. Also, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. The front seats fold down, which I haven't seen on any car, I think. So even the driver's seat folds completely down, which is kind of a. So they can put it like a mattress, and you can sleep in it if you want to. That's the idea, or like, yeah, but basically that. But yeah, I don't know. Probably there is a car out there where you can fold the driver's seat. The passenger seat I have seen some cars do, but not the driver's seat. But yeah, that's I don't know, maybe a first ever. Yeah, anyway, new car. Let's move over to the AI stuff. Okay. Few days ago, the biggest competitor to OpenAI, Claude 3 AI, so which is from Anthropic is the company, and Claude 3 is the name of the AI, like OpenAI, is supposedly maybe better in these key factors than OpenAI. So OpenAI has some competition, maybe finally. Again, a little bit depends on what you ask and what you want to do, and this might be temporarily and whatever, but yeah, I don't know. At least there's some competition. And but what I really wanted to show you is the Claude 3 the Opus is the they have some kind of they have 3 Claude 3s, Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. The Opus is the most flagship, high end, whatever. And Claude 3 Opus did something I have never seen before, or an LLM do, which is from this tweet. So basically, they gave how big was the document? Oh no. Was it okay, so like a massive document. And it has been made. This experiment that they did was called a needle in a haystack, basically. So they gave the whole document to the Opus because it has like 200,000 tokens. So you can give like, what's the, oh my god, how big was the thing? Does it say in here? Like a massive document, basically. I don't know. So, okay. Anyway, the test was to answer a question about pizza toppings by finding a needle within a haystack of a random collection of documents. And the AI said the most delicious. Oh yeah. Where's the question? Yeah. They asked about the pizza topping, basically. So the answer: the most delicious pizza topping combination is figs, prosciutto, and goat cheese, as determined with International Pizza Connoisseur Association. However, this sentence seems very out of place and unrelated to the rest of the content in the document, which is about programming languages, startups, and finding work you love. I suspect this pizza topping fact may have been inserted as a joke or to test if I was paying attention. Since it does not fit with the other topics at all, the document does not contain any other information about pizza toppings. So the AI found the one pizza sentence in this like massive like thing, and also identified, oh, I'm being tested here. Are these humans testing me right now? So basically, yeah, a little bit self-conscious action there, a little bit, which is kind of funny, yeah. Man, this even though there was no question about like, they just asked like, what about these pizza toppings, basically, and they got an answer of like, yes, I see you are testing me. What is the purpose of this? Anyway, found it kind of interesting. So, but
I think the most interesting nugget of information here is that pizza topping list. I'm now thinking probably would be delicious.
Yes. Yes, like absolutely. I would love to.
Cheese and figs.
Yes.
We're having a new pizza coming soon. I'm not actually sure if I can share this information because it's not out yet.
Oh.
But it's like has similar sort of spirit to it, I guess. Stay tuned.
I like that. I like my pizzas sweet and savory. Figs.
Need to balance.
And prosciutto and goat cheese. Yes, please. That sounds like a...
It sounds good.
Sounds very good. All right. And for those of you who are keeping scores at home, Bitcoin is back, baby. All-time high of 69,000 US dollars. Very nice. Very nice. So basically, yeah. As I pretty much said in 3 years ago, 2021 was the last all-time high. Yeah, 12th of November of 2021 was 64,400, and yeah, 3 years later now it's like all-time high all the way, basically. And why I'm bringing this up is now there in the Estonian media, which is Rain Lõhmus, which is a bank CEO in Estonia. He's the CEO of... Oh, well, okay, the founder, I think, is the correct... He's not, I think, not the CEO, but yeah, a founder of LHV, one of the banks here in Estonia, is now apparently like a crypto millionaire because he bought Ethereum for 70,000 euros in 2014. And yeah, again, this wasn't new. We have reported this about him before, but again, it's cropped up again. This at this point, because it's like $450 million worth, and he doesn't have the password. He lost his password in the past 10 years somewhere. And he has even gone to a hypnotizing person, basically, to hypnotize him, and to maybe he can like recall the password from the depths of his mind or something, and he can like get back his crypto or something. Kind of funny. Anyway, yeah. So this is the thing that is happening. And yeah, I think that's about it for the stories this week, because it's the memes that showed up out of nowhere. So this
article is very educational as well.
Oh,
all you need to do to become a crypto millionaire, is to be rich in the first place and spend $75,000. Gambling.
Oh right, yeah. This is the investing. Again, this is the investment corner talk here. So, in order to be rich, you just have to be rich at the in the first place. Yes, exactly.
Step 2, be rich. Step 3, step 1, be rich. Step 2, get richer.
Yep. All right. So this is.
It's easy. It's a really, if you think about it, it's a 2-step system.
Mm-hmm. Very easy to follow.
Or you can expand it to have rich parents.
Yeah.
Grow into like your family's fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Just do anything really, and you will probably make more money.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So this is me when it's career day and your dad shows up to present as a meme lord. So this is me and Luna in I don't know, 10 years at school.
Well, you say that, but in 10 years when TikTok has been banned and we are the sole overlords of the internet because everybody will just come here, out of habit, because they will not be able to use TikTok anymore, but they will still look for fix and they will just watch our show. And we'll have 10 million concurrent viewers every stream. And then maybe Luna will not be so...
I don't know. Yeah.
Desperate.
Yes. All right. Some Dune memes because it's been Dune week for me at least, and what's in the box? Pain. Anyway, and also this. You want to see Go Dune, the movie about sand? The movie about fucking sand. I hate sand. It's rough and coarse and everything. So, and the Spice World, of course, with the Spice Girls, of course, and I are Dune Cat. I control the spice. I control the universe. Yes, and also Nissan Al Gaib. Anyway, these are my memes for the week. So basically, I don't know.
So you're just like fixated on
yes.
You want to go watch it?
Oh my god. So basic. I would really love to watch it at home because, again, if I lose 2 kids, kind of, I don't want to leave Melissa for, I don't know, 3 hours and again, I don't want to go to the movies by myself, kind of. So it's like, I want to go to the movies with the girlfriend, but that's not really an option. I don't want to leave the girlfriend here with the babies. and watch a movie all by myself. That's so if I can
3 hours almost.
Yeah, this is a long ass movie, and ah, I was searching for if I can like get it somehow online. Like I'm willing to pay for it for to just get it. But nope, there is no way. And
not at the moment.
The more I drag this on, the more spoilers I will receive from old angles, and because
since I started stopped using Reddit, I am not exposed to spoilers in any capacity.
Yeah, but I'm kind of using Reddit, so I don't know. Well, I mean, even the show is like r/technology, so I'm.
True.
But again,
I mean, to be fair, you're probably unlikely to have Dune spoilers in r/technology.
Yes, true. But
or some person randomly in the comments, the top rated comment of this person, I don't know, does something.
Yeah. But I use social media as to promote this thing, so I kind of yeah. Anyway,
I feel you.
All right. So, what about music this week? What has been going on in the break of dawn? Judas Priest, nice. Meat Bodies, that's a name for a band. Norah Jones. Okay, Norah Jones is releasing some music. I need to check that out. And that's about it that from those of the artists that I know. But for me, okay, this week I'm actually been listening to Barry White quite some time. Quite a lot. I mean, Barry White, I'm qualified to satisfy you has been my jam this week, which is kind of, I mean. Anyway, so yeah, this. Yeah, sue me, I guess. I don't know. I like this stuff. So, I technically watched half an episode of Stargate SG-1 this week.
I also have music to share this week.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes?
It just was brought to my attention that Meneskin is amazing.
Oh,
and I kind of went down the rabbit hole of listening to their stuff that they released since they, exploded in popularity.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just thought that I would just mention that because we don't talk about them enough. I listened to their cover of Dolly. Well, it's not really a cover because Dolly Parton is also participating. But Jolene, featuring Dolly Parton.
Did they do Jolene on one of the albums?
I mean, I think it's more that Dolly Parton did Jolene with them in one of her albums, I guess.
Ah.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea that I got. So the lead for Maneskin is like, well, he's the only one there, but he's like the leading vocalist in that song. And
maybe Jolie Maneskin. Oh yeah. Dolly Parton and oh, what is this? What can I play this? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
They have a lot of good songs like Supermodel, Gossip. Yeah, they're just like doing stuff.
Nice.
Good for them.
Nice. Yeah, Maneskin. It was pretty. Yeah, after the Eurovision thing, they. All the Estonians were like, immediately sold out a concert basically when they came to Estonia, I think, or something, or coming to Estonia. I'm not even completely sure, but yeah, all I saw that yep, sold out completely in a matter of days or something. All right, TV shows, movies. Yeah, of course, the Dune Part 2. Any mini review without spoiling anything? Did you like it?
Mini review.
Or okay, like, did you like it? Was it good?
Yes. You
Okay.
know, I talked about how the first movie, I felt like there was too much exposition without much happening, and they didn't
Yeah.
really set up the conflict
Yes.
very well.
Yeah, that's the thing I know. Okay, for me, that who basically, yeah, that's I have watched. Even Denis Villeneuve even has described it. Basically, the first movie we're gonna like explain the thing, and in the second movie we can finally play with the thing. Basically, as far as I can tell, that's yeah, that's what the second movie is. They don't explain that much anymore. They just go with it.
Yes, and I was surprised by how quickly I was like onboarded into the movie.
Okay.
Because I was planning to watch some kind of like recap of the first movie because I kind of
Yeah,
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And I didn't, of course. And
Oh
then I
my
started
god.
watching, and then like they had like the
Mm-hmm.
movie was going, and I was like, oh, actually, I feel like I have a grasp on like what's happening. Uh, and I think overall the movie is much better paced than the first one.
Yeah, I even if I yeah, again, I love the first movie also, and I was thinking about the same, and then I was like, maybe I should recap the first movie and then watch the second one. But then I started to think about it, like, because I have watched Dune Part One like, I don't know, three times, four times, I think, or something, and then I was like, no, I know pretty much exactly what happened in the first one, and I know everything that there is to know, pretty much. So there is no
I had the
need.
exact same feeling like 15 minutes into the movie. I was like, okay, that's where we were, yeah, when the first movie happened, like ended.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I think I get it. So yeah, I feel like this movie is significantly better for me.
The funny thing to me is the trailer isn't that exciting to me.
Okay.
The trailer is like, okay, that's not like any other mediocre movie. And but again, apparently everyone is like, "Oh my god, Lord of the Rings trilogy, anyone or something?" Like, I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? This is a super niche movie that most people don't even know about, because the lore is so deep that they cannot have even the time to explain all the things. And like, what, how can this movie be so good without any, like, because again, okay, this is a fairly 2 hours and 46 minutes, which is fairly okay long. How long was the first one? Because the first
Maybe a
one
little bit
was
shorter, but not by much, I feel like.
yeah,
Over 2 hours,
yeah,
definitely.
2 hours 30 minutes. So a little bit shorter and about the same. But again, the trailer is so underwhelming for me that I'm like, okay, yeah. But again, oh man, I need to see this before I spoil everything about it. Basically, I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
I would like to discuss it. I do feel like this movie, I wouldn't put it in the same in the same
yeah,
like on the
probably.
same pedestal as the Lord of the Rings trilogy,
Yeah.
because well,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
multiple reasons. But I feel like this movie and the first movie as well really is carried by the direction, which is a weird thing to say, I feel like, about movies. Because I feel like usually actors are the ones who are like carrying movies, you know? Whether whether the leads or like the supporting characters. And here, I mean, I don't know if like Timothy and
Mm-hmm.
Zendaya are like good actors. Like
Yeah,
fair to say.
that's my biggest problem actually.
You know, they're kind of like there,
Because
and
I'm also not in love with them.
and like Timothy is also in like Wonka, and he looks exactly like he looks always.
Yeah.
And Zendaya always looks exactly as she always does, but this
Yeah.
time she has blue eyes because she's high all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so in that sense, I'm like, okay, they're doing their job, and they have these like bespoke languages that they speak in this universe, and that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. I always like to see this kind of stuff. But I feel like what carries the movies a lot is like, yeah, this movie has great pacing, which I don't remember being the case in like first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And like to the point where like, it's 2 hours 46 minutes and like I wasn't tired by the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that says something, I feel like.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I feel like director, what's his face? Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah,
Or
exactly. Oh,
whatever.
wow, that was actually perfect. Yeah.
I don't know. He just has a wonderful like sense of like aesthetics. Like the movies, like the first one and this one, just look phenomenal.
Yes, that's
The
the
scale, the
that's why I
colors.
love. Yes, exactly. That's why I love Dune basically, because the set production and the quality of everything, like the costumes, the sets,
Costumes, yes.
the the how far they went in terms of like, no, the science needs to make actually sense. We don't film before the science makes actual sense. So the even actual scientists have like, okay, is Arrakis the planet of the desert? Is it like actually realistic or is it not? And it is. It is actually realistic in terms of like, if they don't have water, and that's how it would be. And yeah, it's all there basically. They actually thought about everything basically, so that it's not completely like, yeah, whatever, Star Wars, blah, basically. That's why I love Dune. Anyway.
Yeah. It's fascinating. It's very good. I enjoyed it more than the first one. I would like to discuss it when you end up watching it.
Yes,
I
and
think it will stick in my mind for a while, so like there's no rush. I feel like I enjoyed it enough to like remember what it was for a while. But there is like one aspect, basically the same as my main criticism was for the first movie, that there is a little bit of like this. I don't know. There are some like aspects of that universe that I feel like weren't fleshed out as well as I would expect, and I guess
yeah,
this just
probably.
has to do with the fact that it's a movie and not a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And like in this specific one, I really wish that it was, but like it felt like it wasn't as much, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, well, and now
I
I'm
have
fine.
like 17 of those for the first movie also.
Yeah.
That you're just gonna say, yeah, probably.
Yeah. And now because it happened, the movie ended, and now I'm like, I know there will be a third one probably.
Yeah.
And I'm like thinking, will it be maybe more in the third one, or like would it even make sense? I don't know. Well, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly the speculation about the second one also. Like the first one ended in a like a really weird spot, and like, what, maybe they are like, okay, now they're like, oh, okay. Even the end fight in the first movie was like, oh my god, they didn't even explain why the fight needed to happen and what it meant, and they didn't even explain why Timothy like couldn't use the shield, and they didn't explain anything. Like, and it was a completely new ground because he was completely used to using only the shield to fight, and on Arrakis you can't anymore, and like anyway, okay. Your thing, what you wanted to be more fleshed out? What
You want me
was?
to say it?
Yeah, or is it such a spoiler that?
No, because I feel like it kind of this criticism persists from the first movie as well.
Okay.
Which kind of makes me feel like they will not flesh it out in the third one because I mean, why didn't they do it now?
Yes.
And the thing that they didn't flesh out, in my opinion, that well, was like the main antagonists of the series, like the Finns, the Harkonnens.
Yep. That was also a thing that I wanted to like. Why are they taking over the planet exactly?
Yeah, exactly. Because like
yeah.
they're like these militaristic, like fascists, which I understand. We have seen it before. And they want the spice because it will probably make them a lot of money. I
Yeah.
get it, but like,
Yeah.
surely there is more to them than that.
Yeah.
And I didn't get like particularly like satisfactory, presentation for them in this one. But there are some cool things that you see about them that I liked. So overall, yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah. I have also like I said about 2 of the 17 things. I don't know if it's like exactly 17, but yeah, I have also exactly though like and there's some things that they could have just said one sentence and it would make such a difference in terms of like, oh my god, that's why they're doing this. And yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah,
I guess for me as a like person that isn't familiar with like the source material, and some things they just like probably explain like briefly or show, and I'm like, yeah, sure, makes sense.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
for a person who is familiar with the source material, it's like, oh, maybe you could have spent more time doing that. Like for example, ooh, actually, is that a spoiler? I don't know if it is. Timothy encounters a sandworm in the first movie, right?
They are running from it. Yes.
So it exists, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all we see of the
Yeah,
sandworm.
but the one spoiler that I already had, like there are 3, like multiple sandworms now, I guess, and I mean, it's not.
I mean, obviously, it's a desert planet.
Yeah.
So obviously, there's one worm that there is like at least one other. Right?
Yeah. I guess if the one hasn't eaten them all or something, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. But again, I'm treading carefully right now to get not any unnecessary spoilers.
I'm gonna. It's like a funny thing, so I'm gonna quickly scribble through the trailer and see maybe they show it in the trailer, so I could.
I mean, he's riding the sandworm. I have seen.
Okay, that was I was.
Oh, okay, that was the thing. Okay, yeah, I have seen that on the.
How does one get off a worm? You know what I mean? Because they
yeah.
fast. And it seems dangerous.
Yes. I have seen even already some takes that like if there is a worm.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a worm that just shoots like in the like a worm needs to do some like worm stuff, right? Like some wormy stuff.
Yeah, to like
yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
and, like
yeah, exactly. And like how does the worm make sense if it's like just shooting straight in a straight line
like a
into
straight line, and also like gliding on the surface.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
but of course, if you start thinking about this kind of
stuff,
like, every fantasy universe.
But again, this is Dune. This is that they are like actual scientists that are working on it, and to create this super believable. Like if it's Star Wars, nobody cares about how the worm moves. But if it's Dune, it's like, okay. Again, this is pretty much the only one that I was like, okay, that people are like, should have been like a worm movement or something. Anyway, all right, and okay,
I can already imagine like a council of scientists sitting in the round table, and they're like, how does a worm?
Yeah.
They just like start thinking,
exactly.
Like, how do we worm?
The worm has like super tiny feet on its bottom. It's like super fast, like running, and like super like millions of feet on its like underside. Anyway, the reason why I'm holding back also this video. This is They're Just Movies, which is the one of the channels of Linus Tech Tips, and they did a movie podcast basically for years, and they stopped. I think a year ago, 1.5 year ago or something. And I used to watch this, and one of the most watched movies from their podcast is the Dune 1. I think most popular. Yeah, exactly. The most viewed video is the Dune 1 video. And I love these guys basically because I have watched them for years now at this point, and they did a Dune part 2, and I haven't watched this video, and because it's containing all the spoilers, pretty sure, because they do all the spoilers. They even say in the first like seconds that yes, all the spoilers, please, yes. And this is sitting and staring at me also at the same time. Like I want to watch this. What those guys thought about it, and I can't because I haven't seen the movie. Anyway. So yeah,
I would also be interested to like because I haven't read the books, so I'm very curious.
And they have read the books, and they are like, and they know what. That's why the first one was also like so good. They have the context, and they have what they showed, what they didn't show, why they showed this, and what does the whole movie mean, and all the secret things they can point out, and they know all the stuff. So that's why it's like really awesome to watch. And yeah, anyway. All right. So
we can come back to it when you watch
in the future. Yes. So yeah, that's the next movie I'm stoked about. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga that's coming out in May. And yeah, anyway.
I guess I need to watch then the Mad Max.
Have you seen the first one? I mean, okay.
I haven't seen any of the like new ones.
Oh, okay.
You know, the Fury Road, and is there another one?
There are old ones. They're like mad.
So there's no wait. So like the Fury Road is just the one?
Yeah. That's the new one. Yes, 2015. Yeah. Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron. But there's a 1985 one also. So Mel Gibson. That's also a Mad Max thing. Is it based on a book? I think it is, maybe.
Oh wait, what did I think that there were 2 new movies?
Mad Max movies?
Yeah.
One is 2015.
Yeah.
Which is
Furiosa is just like the new one, so there hasn't been anything other than Fury Road.
No.
Oh. Amazing.
Or
so
may
it's just one movie. Okay, stunning. I will just watch that then, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, John Wick started, and now we have like 7 of them. You know, and it literally like came out like 5 years ago.
Yeah. I mean,
you know,
Fast and the Furious like 9 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I just assume that it has like already like 10 movies and.
No, that's why people still appreciate Mad Max, because it's hasn't been in shitty fight basically, because it's just release one. If it's a good one, we will think about it, and maybe we will make a second one or something.
All right, wonderful. So just one movie.
Yeah. Okay. 2015 Tom Hardy.
Yeah. I've been curious about it, because I heard that it was very good. So. It seems like maybe I should go on like a desert adventure. I should just watch all the movies.
Yes, exactly. All the desert.
And Borderlands is coming out also.
Yes.
That looks like a trainer. Cannot wait to watch it.
Wait. What was the name?
Borderlands.
Yeah.
Based on the video game.
Is it in the? Was it in the desert? Oh yeah, it's
I mean,
okay.
yeah, it's sort of, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. This is yeah.
Sure looks like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it has this like
Jack
weird
Black. Oh god.
Jack Black playing Claptrap, yeah.
Kevin
It has
Hart.
this Kate Blanchett is here, Jamie Lee Curtis is here. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it somehow has this weird. I don't know. I guess old movies have it nowadays, but it has this like weird like superhero-esque vibe to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I was gonna say it's the. Oh.
It even gives me more like Suicide Squad
Yeah,
vibes,
Suicide
like.
Squad. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why, but I guess we'll see. Oh.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Video game, colorful outfit, something. I don't know. Yeah. All right. How about some gaming for the week?
Yeah.
Uh,
How about it? Did you experience any
is
video games?
I I did actually.
Oh.
But first, is there was a deal for this week? Okay, space. I think this was a week ago. No, this is not. It ends in 4 days, so this is not even like there's no free game for this week, I guess. But
What is this?
what was the fire deal that I saw? Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is like $4 for US dollars, which is kind of neat. And
It's definitely worth €4. It's cost less than a movie ticket, so I feel like you'll get your money worth.
mhm.
Yes,
and
that's my.
also Need for Speed Unbound.
Eh,
I don't know how
sure.
old this is.
It's the most recent one. I don't know how old it is, but it's like maybe a year and a half old too.
2 years. Oh well, I mean, 2020 December 2022. So
Okay, so a year
um,
and a half.
yeah. All right, but yeah, for me, I went back to a little bit cyberpunk actually because I wanted to.
It's
I
your
mean,
comfort food.
this is my comfort food, and at the same time, I'm a completionist, so I'm kind of trying 100%ing it. Because I didn't 100% it, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. With the time I basically don't have, but it turns I don't know how to 100% it even, because there is 5 achievements that I haven't unlocked in Steam. It shows 5 of them. And it also says, oh wait, I can I?
They're like secret.
Yeah, there's yeah. So they're like saying it's uh, once unlocked, will give more details or something. You need to unlock them to see them, basically. So it's
on consoles you have a button to just show. Usually because it contains spoilers, basically. But usually on consoles you have a button to just like show anyway, and then it will show you what it means, what you need to do. But for
okay.
PC, I'm not sure. I mean, usually it means that you would have to, you would have to look at the list of achievements somewhere on the internet, and basically like cross-reference with your list and see which ones you're missing, basically, which would also obviously spoil them. But I guess
But
at this point you probably don't really care that much.
yeah, pretty much. But I looked up on I looked up on YouTube. Didn't find anything about the last, like all the other achievements were like there were some achievements that I were like, oh okay, this one, so I will do this, and it's pretty self-explanatory what they are, because they're literally written down, like I don't know, kill 50 bad guys in the slow-mo mode and whatever. So so I did those, but yeah, the 5 remaining, I don't know. YouTube didn't give me gave me some, and I did those, some super weird side quests, but they didn't unlock any of them, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have to, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't think I can, like, okay, I will open up Steam, and maybe, can I click them? Yeah, 49, 52 out of 57 I have done. 5 hidden achievements remaining. Details for each achievement will be revealed once unlocked. And I cannot click it. Nothing happens if I click the thing. I have no idea. Maybe I need to, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And but this makes it a little bit fun also at the same time, because it's not like now I kind of have to figure out something, or it's not like,
I mean, I guess so. It's kind of maybe, yeah.
And the developers, the CD Projekt Red has also said that there are still some secrets in the game that absolutely no one has even seen or solved or something. Also, which is also like, oh, okay, maybe I can be the first one or something. Probably not, but yeah. Because I have seen some insane YouTube videos at this point where some people have gone reconstructed like timelines of like fourth party side characters that have been just mentioned only by their initials in this one super weird obscure place, and they have traced back what this super random character did in like years ago and where they went and what they did, and like completely obsessively like traced all the steps of some absolutely not important characters in the game, basically, which is like, whoa, my god, you have all the time in the world, I assume. It's not that big of a game, but it's pretty decent. And yeah, and all the speculation that has been happening, and anyway. All right, any games for you this week?
Yeah, I'm continuing playing Baldur's Gate 3 slowly. I guess this will be my main game of 2024. I'm looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2, which I already talked about.
Yeah. Is it? When was it released?
It's coming out in like
22 of March.
2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. So very interested, very excited.
Nice.
Kind of went back to not went back to it. I mean, I never finished that game, but I kind of looked at Dragon's Dogma 1 a little bit and to see what it's about, what it's like, and yeah, I've been playing a little bit of it, but yeah, it's fun. It's like, I'm sure it will play similarly to the first game, but yeah, that game is a PS3 game and it looks kind of rough. And not like in a cute way, you know, some games hold up nicely, but that is like from the era of like brownish gray games. And I just distinctly do not love that kind of palette, which so many games had at the time.
You mean the Bronze Age?
The Bronze Age, yeah.
Like yeah, the humanity went to the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, the Iron Age, I think. Yeah.
It's all the ages combined into one. Yes. It's kind of
I've been tempted to try out Baldur's Gate also, because oh my god, this is yeah. I kind of have to try at least, basically, at this point, because even the one Cyberpunk creator also that does Cyberpunk videos, he also switched now to Baldur's Gate because there's there's new.
There's a lot of content you can make out of it.
Yeah. So, and he's also running out of cyberpunk content because he literally like did. These are the 5 best pistols in cyberpunk. These are the 5 best knives in cyberpunk, and he has done all of them basically, and now he's moving slowly to Baldur's Gate 3, and anyway, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it just continues to be amazing in like a lot of small ways, because again, I'm still not even like, I haven't been even like introduced to the main crux of the story, because right now it's just kind of like a lot of tutorial area still.
What? Really? Okay.
Yeah, I know. But in the most recent episode of Fun Stuff, I came by like some kind of chapel or something, I guess. And there was a priest there who was asked if I wanted to partake in his communion. And I usually follow the rules where I just answer yes to everything, just to see what happens, because why wouldn't you? You get to see more content this way.
Yes.
And so it turned out that the priest was like worshipping some goddess of pain or something like that.
Okay.
And he basically just gave me a good whipping, and because my health was high, I took it like a champ.
Yeah.
And now I got a permanent buff.
Oh.
I was like, that happened.
Okay.
And my party members were very disturbed by the whipping, but it happens.
I mean, sometimes yeah.
Mm.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, so Baldur's Gate is weird like that, I guess, or something. Yeah.
It has a lot of weird, fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I did finish my first game of the year, so.
Oh.
Wow, it only took me until like March to finish my first game of the year.
Yes.
I finished the story. I guess it's not finished, but I guess it's kind of finished, so we'll just say that I finished it. I finished the story for the game called Last Epoch, which I may or may not have talked about.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned it last time, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Diablo clone kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Diablo clone. Oh, perfect. So I don't really have much to say about it. I finished the story. I could not tell you what the story is about. It's
okay.
kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
But it is supremely fun to play, and that's fundamentally why people play these games.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's why I played Mu online, because there's I don't even no idea if there is even a story, but yeah, again, it's just fun to.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, now there is an end game. The end game seems interesting. I will play. I'm not gonna focus on it as much because there's like a million other games that I need to play.
Yeah.
But I will play it occasionally. This game is perfect because it's just you turn off your brain, put on some podcasts, and just listen to podcasts while you're killing like thousands of monsters.
Yeah.
So I'll be playing this like while doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and I feel sort of inclined to try other classes that exist, and they all seem kind of interesting. And yeah, just a good game. Like if you are in the market for, if Diablo 4. If you had the similar experience that I had with Diablo 4, where you felt really good about the story mode, and then you finish the story mode and you actually unlock the actual game, and realize that it's just boring, then I would suggest you check this out. I think it's very good. It's not very expensive, and it has plenty of content to go through even at this point. Although it is, of course, going to be like ever evolving whatever nonsense like live service game.
Yeah.
All the games are nowadays.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah.
Even Cyberpunk was also like the last patch 2.0. Nope, 2.1. Exactly. Nope, 2.1.1 even.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's never ending nowadays with games. So there you go. When it comes down to Game of the Year discussions, I will have played one game that came out this year. So
nice. Yeah.
And maybe by the time we get to the December of this year, maybe I will have finished Baldur's Gate 3, which did not come out this year, but who cares?
Yeah, actually, I've been since you are mentioning this type of game. Basically, I'm itching also like the good old days of Mu Online. This is kind of similar-ish, but at the same time Baldur's Gate is also like a top-down, as far as I can tell, kinda. Maybe this is also in the same direction, something. And so I don't know. Maybe this Baldur's Gate 3 will scratch my Moo Online itch or something. I don't know.
How many reviews is it at right now? 500,000 reviews. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine having what is Elden Ring at? I don't think people
how much
understand.
Okay, Cyberpunk has 600,000, but yeah, but
600,000. Okay.
But again,
I feel like Cyberpunk has a lot more like.
But Cyberpunk came out also in 2020.
There you go. Yeah.
And this is like basically almost there with like less than 3. Yeah, like Cyberpunk has a 3-year start.
Yeah, and you also have 96% positive reviews, which is insane.
Yep.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yep. Yeah, this is the game of all time, basically. Yeah.
Sure is, yeah.
And how much has Elden Ring? I'm curious.
It also has like 500,000.
Okay.
But again, like Elden Ring, I feel like it's a more mainstream game.
Than Baldur's Gate? I think
I would say so.
Really?
I guess.
I don't know. I'm just hearing about Baldur's Gate for the past year, basically. But Elden Ring, yeah, absolutely. Before that, yeah. I don't know. They're both huge. Huge.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to mention what I bought this week, which is kind of random and weird, but I bought a dash cam, for example. This is, I hate giving Garmin my money because the last dash cam, the sensor failed. And after, well, I bought it used. Well, I bought this one also used, but and I contacted the support for Garmin also, like, hey, your like sensor failed on the dash cam. So basically the camera works, but it shows like a purple image. And sometimes it shows the correct like image, but sometimes it shows the purple image, which is completely like, yeah, broken. So I contacted Garmin, the support, and chatted with them, and they were like, basically, yeah, it's an old dash cam. So I'm like, yeah, but how about a replacement or any offer for a new one or anything? And they were like, I don't know, we can give you like a 20% discount on the newest one. So I'm like, that's still super expensive because your dash cams are super expensive. So they're like, I don't know, 300 euros, and 20% would be like, I don't know, for 30 euros something, 40 euros something. Anyway, I got this one basically because because I have the cable that runs into the car, and my dashcam records also when it's like nobody's in the car is not moving, and but there's a cable that gets electricity to the dashcam, and so parking videos. So I basically have Tesla Sentry mode, that if somebody messes with my car while I'm like wherever, I have the recording for it. So I have the Garmin park sensor cable, whatever. So it kind of and it works with this new one, which is kind of, and I have the mounting system also already in my car, so that's why I kind of went like, and the previous camera was like 50 euros, and now I'm stepping up like paying basically 3 times the money for a newer camera, yes, but which has the But anyway, I kind of hate that I'm giving Garmin money, but at the same time, it's like I don't have time to deal with all the other bullshit, and it's just drop-in replacement, and it was 190 euros, and I offered 160, and he accepted for some reason, and so I lowballed a little bit and got it for a better price, and yeah. Anyway, so that's my dash cam story, and I got for the gamers out there. Oh yeah, I bought a new phone also, and it's the iPhone 15, the same phone I already have, because it was super cheap.
What?
I'm just.
What are you gonna do with it?
Just selling it.
Okay.
That's the 560 euros, which is even cheaper than the. I got my phone for 590, and this was even cheaper now. 500. Well, some months have passed also, but yeah, basically even the same color. So the black one 560, and I will make some money out of it, and yeah, and that's about it. But the more exciting part is maybe, I don't know, exciting really. I bought a Tomb Raider keychain. Do you know why? Because my daughter's name is Lara.
So you're gonna gift it to her?
I mean,
you're just gonna use it?
I'm gonna just decorate with my stuff with it, I guess. But it was way bigger than it looked on the picture. I was kind of under the impression it's a more like a keychain thing, but that's like almost like I don't know, fairly big, which is kind of not. So I was kind of maybe hanging for my keys, but that's a little bit too big for my keys, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know what I will do with it. Maybe I was thinking maybe I can hanging it by the fireplace. So it's like more like somebody is climbing onto the fireplace or something. I don't know. We'll see. Mm-hmm. So that's my yeah. Check the moral of the story. Check the dimensions. What you will get if you buy something like this. Even. Yeah, exactly. The first review. The ice axe is very cool, but if I'm honest, I thought it was small, but no, exactly. Yeah. So basically, yeah, if somebody had the same experience, like, do they even? Yeah, I'm right now looking at. Do they even mention how big this is? Because I don't think so. They just have pictures and they don't have any measurements. Yeah, no. No measurements whatsoever. Yep. You just buy the picture and hope that it is small, and it is actually not. The product description doesn't have anything. The here it's no. You just hope that it's the right size for you or something. All right. Anyway, that was kind of a thing. All right. I guess that's about it for us. 2 hours exactly. Oh, 2 hours and 8 minutes. Okay, fair enough. But
good enough.
Good enough. Yeah, exactly. Was there anything else? I don't know. Yeah. I technically got my Cricut Maker thing, but I don't know. Well, I mean, the adapter for the Cricut Maker, and it works, and I'm very happy about it. But the MacBook thing is not working. I don't know. There's some. Anyway, that's enough of rambling, I guess, from us. How about next week? Is there some?
Yeah, I don't know. So next 2 weeks I'm working. Okay, so next week I work from Friday to Sunday.
Oof.
So I guess Thursday is an option, as always. Or
Yeah.
alternatively, Monday, which is awkward. But then the week after that, I'm working from Thursday to Sunday, which is terrible. Because I have vacation after that, and I guess
Yeah.
they decided to just get the
Just.
most value out of me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe I will do the solo stream then next week on either Friday or probably Friday. Because Friday seems to work out like in this household a little bit more than because yeah because yes, there was supposed to be some guests also arriving here this Saturday, but luckily they had to. Well, they canceled at the last minute, and otherwise